Hey friends, Kate, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an empties video. I'm super excited because I love filming these and I have way too much trash to talk about today. Like it's actually like too much, honestly. Like I kind of waited because I was like, oh, like summer's gonna be over soon and I'd be going back to school. So I figure I'll wait for it to fill up and doing like something monthly and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, so if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Katie. I post beauty and lifestyle videos. Be sure to subscribe. The button is down below. We're so close to 400 when I'm filming this, so I'm super excited to hit that milestone. Every milestone is a good milestone, you know what I mean? But yes, today is going to be an empties video. I'm super excited to be filming this because these are my favorite videos to film. I just think they're so fun to talk about your trash and like talk about if you'd repurchase it or not and stuff like that. So yeah, if that's basically what an empties video is. But yeah, let's just get right into this video because I already know it's gonna be way too long. But this is the Dr. Dennis Gross. This is their clinical grade resurfacing liquid peel, power in your hands, our most potent peel. So it comes like with a two-step system. Basically it has step one, which is your resurfacing liquid peel, and then you have, well, they both say resurfacing liquid peel, but you have step one, which is alpha beta acids pH 3.5, and then step two is an anti-aging neutralizer. Now I feel like they didn't give me enough of a vial of this to get like a strong like review of this, because it says on the packaging that after just 2 weeks 100% of the subjects showed improvement in skin's radiance, 95% of subjects showed improvement in skin's texture, which I've been struggling with, so I was curious if that would help me. And 83% of the subjects showed improvement in the appearance of pores, which I don't think I have large pores to start with, but I like feel like we didn't get like a vial like big enough to like really get like a good use out of this and figure out if it really does work. I did find that it made my skin like smoother than usual, and I did like that, but I feel like I don't know like if it was really worth it, you know what I mean? But you could use this AM or PM. You would use it like a couple times a week. You would just take a cotton ball and you would kind of just use like a 3-second turns on your face, so all around your face and stuff, and it was supposed to help with texture. You're supposed to repeat the steps 2 process 2 minutes later, and I just don't know if this was really worth it. I'm not sure how much this is full size. I think it's like really expensive, like maybe $60 or something like that, maybe even $80, but I don't know if I don't think I would repurchase this because I don't know if it was really worth it, and I feel like this wasn't enough to like be able to like give you a super informed opinion. But basically I don't think I'd repurchase this. I feel like I'd rather just much rather do something like this, like getting a facial, than buy this, honestly. Okay, so next I have a sponge that I put in here that I used up. Like it's basically, it was peeling everywhere. Like look at that. like it's literally separating, but whatever. This is the Sonic Katiexobeauty sponge. You can get this in a 2-pack from Target, which I really like. This is basically her sponge and everything. I don't really know what to call it. It's super big, like just in general, but then when you wet it, it gets even bigger. I use this in videos for a while, so if you want to go back to any makeup tutorials or any makeup type videos, you will see me use this. Even if you go back like a month, I was using this so that you can kind of get a view of what it would look like in those videos. I'll try to link one in the cards so you can kind of see that. But I really like this sponge, but I have moved on to a new sponge. I'm using the Real Techniques one, which I'm really enjoying. And I like this sponge. I was considering repurchasing because I do really enjoy it, but I'm actually loving this one even more than that one, which is kind of crazy. I really like this because it was big and you could literally blend out your face so fast, but I kind of also feel like I like this one more. So yeah, it's always hard because there's so many sponges out there, but I always like trying new sponges and I think it's so fun to try all different ones. But yeah, next I used up a new shampoo. This is the Love Beauty and Planet. This is their Murmur Butter and Rose Blooming Color Sulfate Free Shampoo. It's supposed to be a vibrancy for color treated hair. I didn't have color treated hair, but this was the only one they had at Target. I really wanted to try this brand and stuff like that. At the time, this is the only one Target carried for shampoos from this brand, and I didn't realize it was for color treated hair. Then until I got it home. This is a really weird shampoo because it doesn't foam up since it is sulfate free and stuff like that. It smells like so good. Like you can definitely tell there's like some type of rose scent. Like it smells so good. It's free of like a lot of stuff. It's also cruelty free, which I really like. But I didn't repurchase this. I have a new shampoo that I've actually only tried once, but I'm loving it so far. I liked this. It was weird how it didn't lather, but I don't think I would repurchase this exact shampoo unless I color treated my hair. But it wasn't like my favorite shampoo. Like I liked it and I was kind of conflicted because I would like it one minute, but then I would not like it. It was kind of like a back and forth for me. Then I have a foundation I used up. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. I had the wrong shade in this. This is linen, so I had to use a white mixer to kind of fix this. I took the stopper and everything out of this, and I don't know. I don't really love this foundation. I actually tried a foundation recently. It's very similar to this, which you'll probably see in a video very soon. But this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, like I said, the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I don't love this, and I don't think I'd repurchase because I don't like their shade range. It's very confusing, and it just wasn't my favorite. It was very full coverage, which I like for filming because I do like coverage. But just the fact that I had to use a white mixer really just turned me off like so much. Then I used up this Love Beauty Implanted. This is a Murmur Butter Blooming Strength and Shine 2-minute hair mask. I love this. I've repurchased this like I want to say 2 or 3 times. I just wish they had this like in an actual tub, full size type of thing, because the foil packet is annoying. You can get like 4 to 5 uses out of it, which I really like, but I just would rather dip my fingers into a tub when it comes to a hair mask. I really liked it though because it made my hair very soft. You would just put it onto your ends of your hair. You wouldn't put it like anywhere else. Basically, you just put it on the ends, and I really liked like how it made my hair feel and stuff like that. It was so soft after using this. I love this, and I would repurchase this, but I would prefer it to be in an actual tub. Then I have a face mask that I recently like used up. This is the Clarifying and Pore Refining Mask. I'm not sure what brand this is. I think it's Beyond Belief. This is what that looks like. It is supposed to be a clarifying, pore refining mask that makes the skin ultra soft, form-fitting sheet mask infused with papaya and chocolate extracts to help the skin that appears healthy and smaller looking pores. You just put this on for 20 minutes and then you remove and pat the additional product into the skin. I really liked this face mask and everything. It was just super nice. This is a sheet mask, by the way, and it was nice. I feel like it helped my skin in its skin texture and just all the gunk in my face. I feel like that helped it out. And honestly, I have another one of these, and I feel like I would repurchase. I did really enjoy it. We'll see how I feel after using it a second time. But yeah, it was really nice. Next, I used up the Bare Mineral Elixirs Facial Cleansing Oil, which I've used several of these, and they're never like my most favorite product that I could use. They're never like, oh my god, I need to live with this for the rest of my life. Honestly, no. I love the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm way better. It's just personally my personal favorite. This one is nice. You take like 4 to 6 pumps of this and then you rub it around your face, and it does remove my makeup pretty decently well, but it's just not my favorite when it comes to oils to remove makeup. It's just not the best in my opinion. It's just not the best out there in my opinion. I don't love it. Like, and I think they changed the packaging and the formula of this, so I probably wouldn't repurchase, and I probably wouldn't get another one. Whether it's the same or different, I probably wouldn't. It's just not my favorite, but it was nice to use. It did the job, but it's just not something I would go out of my way to buy, you know what I mean? Next, I used up the Invisible Solid Secret pH Balance Clean Lavender Deodorant. I'm not picky with deodorants. I prefer aluminum-free deodorants, and I've tried a couple I really like and stuff, and I know they're like starting to become more natural. Like they're starting to not put like harsh chemicals in their deodorants, which I think is a good step. And this one, I just like one that smells nice. I'm not really like a powder fresh kind of girl. Like I just don't love that for my deodorant. I mean, deodorant is deodorant. I feel like as long as it like keeps you like, you know, not smelling all day, you're good. But wouldn't probably repurchase this. Next, I used up the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I was obsessed with this. I really liked this. It was super hydrating for my lips. I just really liked how it made my lips feel. It was so juicy and buttery and just beautiful on my lips. This was only a sample from a subscription box, but I plan on getting the full size very soon because I'm obsessed with this. A little bit goes a long way. I feel like it lasted me a good amount of time, like a month or so, even maybe longer than that. It was super nice and I plan on repurchasing. I have a conditioner I used up. This is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Fortifying with aloe extract. It's silicone free and paraben free. It also has a vegan formula. I liked the shampoo of this, I think I said, and the conditioner was nice too. It was just, I don't know, it felt nice on my hair, but it's not my favorite I've ever used, so I don't think I'd repurchase it. I actually just got a new shampoo and conditioner for my school stuff, and then I also got a new shampoo for home and stuff, but it's just not my favorite. So I think, like, it's not bad, but it's not my like favorite I've ever used. Like, it's actually nice, but I just don't think I'd repurchase. Also used up the shampoo. This is the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration Deep Moisture Shampoo. I really like this. It's free of parabens and gluten. It's supposed to be color safe, which is interesting and stuff, and I do like this line. I still have the conditioner left over and I like how it has a pump. It actually lasts a lot longer. This has 1 liter in it, which is 33.8 fluid ounces, so this lasts like a long time, like months and months on hand and stuff, and the conditioners last even longer because I don't use that much conditioner. I use like a pump of it, maybe 2 and stuff, and I use it for shaving as well, but that's besides the point. That's not in this Empties video, but I do like this. I do think it's a nice shampoo. I like this more in the winter time because my scalp can get slightly dry, so I do like this, and it's nice, and I would continue to repurchase it honestly because I do like that. But I don't know, like, I'm not too picky of shampoos or conditioners. I mean, I definitely think I like the conditioner more than the shampoo. I think I probably wouldn't definitely repurchase it, but I might, you know, depending the season. I used up the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. I believe I've mentioned these in a couple videos before, so I'll just be very quick with these. I really like these for removing swatches, for removing makeup when I'm lazy, because that happens sometimes, and I do think it is like a nice makeup wipe. They're nice to have around, so I would keep having these around. This was so great. This is from Sol de Janeiro. I can never say that. I have to say it very slow. This is their fast absorbing body cream. This is their Boom Boom cream. I love it. Is it Bum Bum or Boom Boom? Because I like saying Boom Boom. I just feel like it sounds better. It also reminds me of the Sutton song. My name is Sutton. Oh, I always hear you sing this. I'm a baby. My name is Sutton Rain and I'm a baby. Oh, it just smells so good. Like, I don't even know what the scent is, so I'm gonna have to put it on the screen, but it smells so good and I'm so into it. Like, I love this so much. So in heaven. I don't even know what to say about it, but this is so amazing. I also have a sample of another one they have, and I'm just not as a fan of it. It kind of smells like almonds and coconut together, which I love coconut, but almond, I don't know. Okay, so next I have a body thing for Bath & Body Works, which I've stopped using Bath & Body Works because I've started using Dove, and I love Dove. It's a lot more foamy and I love that. I'm gonna do a shower blog post very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yes, this is Juniper Breeze. It has notes of juniper leaves, green apple, blue jasmine, fresh woods, and a dewy musk. It just feels very fresh. I don't love this scent. If I were to ever get Bath & Body Works stuff again, definitely wouldn't get this one. I'm not like a super fan of it. It's very fresh, but the musk I'm not like a huge fan of. It's definitely more of a clean scent, which don't always love that, but you know, we all have our differences. But yeah, definitely wouldn't repurchase this exact scent. And honestly, I'm so over Bath & Body Works shower gels. I feel like I would only get them for bubble baths. Another foundation, CC cream, whatever you want to call it, that I used up is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream in illuminating. I really like this CC cream. I can't decide if I like this one or if I like the original CC cream better. I'd have to try the other one and like kind of compare it to this one. But this was a super nice CC cream. I literally used it up until it was dead. I had mine in the shade Light, which I feel like sometimes I felt like was a little too dark for me, which is weird because Light would be my shade. Like, I wouldn't be fair or anything. Maybe I could mix the two if I got it, but like, who wants to do that when it's expensive? But I definitely think I would consider repurchasing. I'm not sure which one I like better, like I said, but these are like among my favorites. I really like them, so definitely would repurchase sometime in the future. Then I used up a toothpaste. This is Sensodyne. It's not like my favorite. It is more of like a sensitive toothpaste, but my teeth aren't too sensitive, I find. But yeah, not my favorite toothpaste. I don't know if I'd repurchase. This is just like one I got from like the dentist. They give me like mini toothpastes, which are great for travel. It's not one I would like, you know, buy on my own, I guess. Then I used up the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. I feel like I used this up really quick because I didn't get that much in it, which was really disappointing. I got this in a set from Sephora. It's definitely, I like this dry shampoo. It is one of my favorites, but I felt like I got nothing in here, so I feel like it wasn't worth it for me, if that makes any sense. Next is a mascara. This is the Burberry Cat Lashes Mascara. This is what it looks like. It was just starting to irritate my eyes, which usually mascaras do when they get old for me. It has nice spikes. It's easy to get in your lashes. I don't think I would repurchase this because I feel like this is close to $30, which is insane for mascara for something that only lasts like what, 6 months. That's insane. But I did enjoy it while I had it. It was a nice sample to try, but wouldn't probably repurchase. Next is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I really like this. I probably should repurchase another one of these because I only have sample dry shampoos and that's not enough for me. But yeah, this is like instant and refresh dry shampoo. It is like a tint, which I really like because then it's easier to rub in since I do have dark hair. It's hard for like white dry shampoos just don't look good on my hair, so they're just hard to blend in. So I really like Batiste. It's my #1 favorite dry shampoo. It's just so good and I love Batiste and I will definitely purchase sometime in the future. Have another one of these Costco wipes. Seriously, I do love these so much. Always repurchase. Then I used up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I probably wouldn't repurchase this just because I don't really like, first of all, Wet n Wild is super sketchy with their cruelty-free status. Second of all, I just don't love foundations like this anymore. I just find they don't work for my skin since it's more matte. If they came out with a dewy one and their cruelty-free status wasn't sketchy, I would purchase that one. But for this one, I loved the formula, but it came to a point where it just doesn't work for my skin anymore. I forgot to put this in here. This is one of the steel glitters. I feel like I've used like basically this up. It's up to the point where I can't get anything out. I didn't really check to see if I could get the stopper out, but I used this one up and I would repurchase the full size. I have a sample of it right now and this just one dried out on me, I feel like, too. This is the Kitten Karma steel glitter. This is one of my favorite steel glitters. I kind of want to do a ranking video of my steel glitters that I own currently. I feel like that'd be fun and stuff I haven't seen anybody do. There's a couple of ranking videos I haven't seen people do, but I do really like this steel glitter. I think it's super beautiful and I would definitely repurchase when I use up the sample because this is my favorite one of them all. Next, I used up the Kula Sport. This is their Fresh Mango Moisturizer. I really like this because it does have SPF 50 for summer. This is great for pool days, beach days, stuff like that. And I feel like I would purchase this. If you have any favorite sunscreens that I could wear to the beach or pool, let me know down below because I'd love to hear about that. Next is the Tarte Foam Sealer. I used this all the way up and I did really like this foundation. I personally wouldn't buy like the full size of it. I don't know. It was nice to use, but it's nothing I would probably repurchase. I'm really picky about my foundations. I have like certain expectations I have from them and this one was good, but it's just nothing I would repurchase. Next, I used up the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I used this as for sample and I was really excited to get this as a sample and a subscription, but I'm kind of over this just because honestly, I felt like this could have made me break out. I feel like these kinds of grippy primers, whatever they put in them, I feel like they might make me break out. I've heard Kathleen Lights say that, and this one just did not work with my skin. It really did not. It was not good. So it was good, but then I felt like it might have made me break out, so I probably wouldn't repurchase, but there's so many other Milk products I would repurchase. Then I used up this Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser. I really like this because it's super foamy and it was just like a glowy, I feel like, cleanser. I don't think I'd repurchase this, but it was nice to use. I'm very picky about cleansers and skincare. Then I used up the L'Oreal Infallible. This is their 24-hour fresh wear foundation. I got a lot of like people telling me to use this in a Facebook group and I was asking for a foundation recommendation, and I honestly would repurchase this because I do really like it. It's very light on my skin, and you can build it up if you do want super coverage, but I just wanted a break from it for now because I wanted to try other foundations, and I'm loving the one I'm wearing today. I actually have a full get ready me. If it's not already up, it will be coming within the next week or two or so. Don't know when these videos are going up because I'm pre-filming. Then I used up the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer. This is nothing I'd repurchase because A, it's matte. Not really into matte stuff anymore for the most part. I'm really not into it, so probably wouldn't repurchase this just because that does not work for my skin. Then the last thing I have is this Light Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. I heard somebody say they hate this mascara recently and I was like, but I really like this mascara. It is like super nice. It's super lengthening on your lashes. Mine got a little clumpy because it got like used up. This isn't one I go out of my way to repurchase. When they have it on sale at Ulta, I will get it full size, but for the most part, I'm not really into this mascara as much anymore. I really like my Essence Lash Princess and it's like literally so much cheaper. So I'm more into that, but it is a nice mascara if you're looking for a high-end mascara and you want a high-end mascara. I'm not into that anymore. Okay, so that's it for all my empties. My empties bin is empty now. And yeah, so these are all my empties for like kind of like the end of summer. So I hope you enjoyed this empties video. Just a little PSA, I guess we could call it. I will be doing empties in school. I decided this year with the blog, I would be doing any empties I have in school. I won't be bringing home for my empties video. I think what I'm gonna do is do empties there on a blog. So it won't be video style, but it will be blog style. So be sure to check that out. I'll link it down below. My blog is always linked down below and you can check those out when I do them. I'll probably try to do them as often as I have stuff. I might just take pictures when I use things up, and it's just gonna be better because I won't have to bring my trash like home, you know what I mean? Like it'll save a lot of space in my suitcase or my bag, whatever I bring home, you know? And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So close to 400. I'd love to hit that milestone. We love that. And also let me know any videos you'd like to see next. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.